Hey y'all, hey, Tabitha here. So we're on this evening to get the evening message out to see what the energy is like before we wind it down for the night. How y'all doing this evening? Um, mm, the energy is in an interesting frequency. Um, a lot of it is about again the shift that we are all, like what's going on? Yeah, we're shifting into something bigger. I'm hearing something is marginalized, but it's going to get better and it's going to get better quick, is what I just heard. Oh, yeah, I felt that. And hence I am reaching for the love. Listen, I was being told earlier today that I should do a love reading for the collective. So we're going to see what the vibration is like for us in love for today. um, the energy is kind of emotional as well. Again, that rambunctious energy is being mentioned here. I'm hearing that we're going to be more goal oriented and transparency is required, or we will be more transparent as well. You're getting a hold of some things, is what I'm hearing, and breaking old patterns, worrying no more. Some things have been unauthorized, and I'm hearing something about a boxing match. We're still grappling with some things. Come on, God. Um, hmm, Grifts. Some, you're stuck in a certain frequency. I'm hearing something about backbiting. Again, transparency and bullying or bulldozing, which is still a formula of bullying, I feel. Again, grafting and transparency. You're getting bullied over or bulldozed over. You're required to do something. Sounds like I keep hearing my name. Somebody keeps saying my name. And somebody's saying, call me back. This is stereotypical. And something is getting out by word of mouth, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing someone grabbing hold of a mic. Somebody is grabbing hold of a mic, and yeah, something about communication. Talk back is what I'm hearing. Talk back. Your cup is running over. Your filmage is great. Things are being scrubbed clean. You're getting spoken about. You're getting over rumors and lies, or there are some rumors and lies. There's a quick thief. A quick thief. Somebody's scrubbing something in a film, in an image. Something about an image, and it's being swiped, or something is being swiped clean, or somebody is swiping. So maybe that's social media. But you're coming back from something that was left behind many years ago, and you're looking good. You're looking greater than ever. Your imagery is great, is what I'm hearing. Your appearance is great, is what I'm hearing. Your math is mathing. You're getting spoken about. You're smiling more. I'm hearing something about contingencies. Um, and you're playing stricter and more by the book. But I heard plate. You're I'm hearing something about a placeholder and something being given back because of something you had gotten in struggle mode, is what I'm hearing. Somebody, and you gave something away, but you're getting it back. Or I keep hearing grifter. Okay, they're sending me to the card. So this is an inverted card. Friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. It's inverted. So this is something that we're working on, I suppose. You're giving something back, and this is groundbreaking. Your communication is key. Again, Mercury retrograde. Y'all see, I keep stuttering. but you're getting on common ground. You're recovering, and you're playing by the book, or it would be best if you played by the book, because something has been more of a struggle. It was pretty caustic. You got caught out there, and it's a lot of competition in a field that's saturated. But don't worry anymore, because you're getting spoken about. You're coming out of the tomb. And I heard Raiders. So there was a movie many years ago called Tomb Raiders. So people may have been raiding the graveyard. Ooh, why did I go there? But that's what I felt. Yeah, and you're taking it back. And there have been squabbles and fights, rumors, and you're getting talked about. You're getting spoken about. And this has to do with your wherewithal. Yeah. Um, you're getting things broken apart or picked apart, or you're getting robbed. Something has been robbing you. There's been a quick thief. I don't know why the thief is being described as quick, but I guess because they got it going on with stealing. Okay. I keep hearing squabbling, but I'm hearing wobble de wobble, like um, Lil Wayne when they and but more like yeah, I'm hearing wobble de wobble. So I don't know. This is an inverted card as well. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Someone isn't living love, nor are they showing compassion. Something is being cleaned up here. You have work to do, and something is harrowing and brilliantly placed. And you're being hopeful in this season. And there have been regrets, or you're getting over regrets and old habits. And the struggle, it's been real. But you've been cooperating in this season. And this has been a deal breaker in the past, but now there's corroboration and the compassion. Um, it's been a hard pill to swallow. You can't come back in an easy way. It's been serendipitous in the past. You're regrouping because of how you got bought out in the past. Nobody was caring in the past. People lacked compassion in the past. Something about how you were sinking and you were slowed down. You came into something and you got caught up in something, and it caused a transfiguration moment, and there were regrets, but you got caught out there and you got stuck and you got stripped away. You got talked about real bad, whoever this is, but you're now in cooperative mode. People are championing for you. They have more compassion for you. They're they're happier. They're saying, okay, woohoo. So in the past, there was no friendliness. In the past, there was no compassion. But people are regrouping now because you're coming back to yourself. You're figuring yourself out. You may have even been being a bit bratty about some things, and you may have even been a bit fault finding because you got crippled and you got caught up. It wasn't your fault, is what I'm hearing. You were naming names because you got caught up because they came and took from you and they stripped you. You couldn't be on common ground. You got stuck into something. You got stuck in something, but you're getting called back out. And this time, I'm hearing. This time, you may want to think twice with who you connect with who you corroborate with. Yeah, vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. Things have been reckless. You got broken into, and you got stripped, and you were taken advantage of, and you got stripped down to the rawness of who you were. I'm seeing bloody knuckles and everything. You went through it. You got rocked. And so, yes, it's true. You were reawakened. That was in the message earlier today. You were reawakened. And because you sat down and you stilled yourself, and the Most High blessed you with favor after you went through the working phase of the healing. You went into a healing phase. but even for the others, everyone is seeing clearer now. I see someone blinking their eyes. You know, your peepers is what I'm hearing. Things are clearer. You've come out of the fog. As I was saying fog, I was looking at the smoke from the incense. Um, yeah, you got rocked. This has been a certain type of dynamic, and you have to confess some things, or maybe you did have to confess some things, or maybe you are going to confess some things. Something has been malignant, but it taught you it taught you a lesson. Yeah, yeah, because you started to communicate, or you need to communicate. It was reckless. You got caught out there because you were doing too much. You started doing a lot, and even even with that thief, I'm feeling that thief. Yes, your environment was filled with thievery at some point, but that was because you became a thief to yourself. You got waterlogged, is what I'm hearing, and things became unfair and unjust. You got rocked, and things became debilitated and broken and unhealthy, and the patterns were changing and shifting, and you weren't on common ground. But your companionships are changing now in this season. This is something bigger and better, and how you work through things, and things are becoming more tangible. You're communicating more, and you're becoming more open. And the dialogue is spectacular. That's what they just showed me. Spectacular. um, yeah. Okay. Expression, which is what they were just speaking about, the communication. You started to speak up, and working on your communication, expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. This is a spiritual dynamic that's going to cause a breakthrough, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing serendipitous again. Congratulations. I see someone shaking hands with someone because you got rocked and you got reawakened. And this is about being more professional in this season, too. I'm hearing something about someone having a gastric bypass, or someone had a gastric bypass. This is closure. Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing indifference too. And again, serendipitous. Congratulations. I just keep hearing congratulations. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So maybe because you're now showing integrity in a higher vibrational frequency and not lacking integrity, you become more evolved and things are being referenced. Came out as reverenced. Maybe there's a reason, but it's being more referenced towards you, whatever this is about. Things, your your classes, your courses, and something is being swept under the rug, or something was being swept under the rug. I'm hearing something was bypassed, or maybe you were bypassed. People were walking around you instead of stopping at you because you were caught off guard. It's something about the slip of the tongue and how the communication comes out. So it's back to the expression. You were getting called out for something that you were saying, maybe. People were doing backbiting in the past. Or maybe this is something that's coming up, but your channels inside of you, you got to work through those portals and those gates. And this is also about indifference. The indifferences, they just keep talking about how you got rocked. Rocking that way. The Dream. I just heard his song. Um, Y'all heard me trying to sing it, but I can't get quite on the rhythm. The song by The Dream where he's saying something about rocking. So yeah. Um, and I'm also hearing Rock the Night Away. The one by Michael Jackson is what I'm hearing. But I was also, for another old school, is Freddie Jackson. That's super old school. I might have been in high school. I think like the 10th or 11th grade then. Go listen to them all, y'all. Baby, y'all will relate. Freddie Jackson, Michael Jackson, and The Dream. Cause honey, that rocking ain't no joke. They keep talking about it. So Yeah, there's a surplus that's coming. You're breaking the wagon because doing you're in a higher class in this season. You're not stripping yourself. You're not going down. You're not dripping wet and lacking, leaking. Um, your job post is different. Um, your bedroom is cleaner. Your house is cleaner. Your junk DNA your repertoire has changed. Okay. Yeah. You're working on how you communicate and how you speak, and your coverage is good. I just heard even great. Your memory bank has changed. This is closure, y'all, because you have regrouped. You're giving it a better look. You're giving it a better feel. You're giving it a better vibration. Your frequency and your dialogue. Your frequency as well as your dialogue. That's how they wanted me to say it. Um, your contemplation is key, the way you're thinking. And the word forlorn is coming back out again. So maybe you're not so pitiful any longer because the energy feels pretty high in this message. Things are being reconfigured, and no one is having to be aghast in this season. Things are contemporary and grooving. Yeah, that's what they showing me. Like grooving. But I heard groovy, baby. It's succulent. That's good, y'all. You're being a team player. They're being team players, and you're about the business of the Most High God who is within you. You're dressing different, and not with that dressing. I've learned that the dressing does not necessarily have to be your physical clothes. It could be your spiritual clothes, which is the integrity. So you're looking good in how you're showing up. But this is a configuration. I'm hearing while you wait, get some rest. Yeah, okay. So this is a season, again, we're going back to the resting season, like an incubation phase is what I'm feeling. So as you're doing that, you're seasoning yourself. That's the purpose of the incubation phase. I'm looking at this Barbie doll that someone got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. My parents got it for me actually. um, and she has this big afro, and she's patting her afro down, and she has her lipstick on, and her gear on the box. She looks like she's dressed in like Queen Nefertiti type clothes or queenish clothes, nice little queen looking necklace, that type of African garb, I guess, kind of ish, not really ish, but yeah. Um, but with the patting of her hair and the lipstick and the necklace, it looks like she's getting ready for preparation of something beautiful, is my point. Yeah. So that's the incubation phase. I guess that's why my eyes were taken. That's why my eyes were diverted to that. While you're resting, you're cleaning yourself up. I'm hearing Esther, the season of Esther. You know, this is your breakthrough. Oh, gotcha. This is that get ready so you can already be ready phase. Breakthrough, gotcha. We had a message that I think I titled it Breakthrough. If not, I know I inserted it somewhere in the message. If it wasn't in the description box, it was the message from the Most High, or it was in the title. So, yeah, we are having that breakthrough season. But get ready so you can already be ready, y'all. Because this message is a feel good message to me. It feels really good. This is a seasonal change, a seasonal shift. Be about your business, be about your Father's business within you. And this is repetition. Gather yourself. Okay. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, and learn how to express yourself. Getting on common ground in your companionships, in your relationships, in how you speak and how you talk. And and how you let the other person know how you feel. This is about cooperation. Okay. So, though I thought this was going to be a love message, I guess the love is literally just about relationship as a whole and how you're showing up and expressing yourself as a whole to others. I keep hearing contemporary music. Okay. Maybe we should be shifting to a more contemporary vibration. Listen to some contemporary music. So, yeah, y'all. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me and showing up. And, I hope that you all have a great evening. And I'll see you all on the next one.